It's Halloween week, Fallon.
I know, I'm ready.
Are we a little nervous about our costumes?
Well, we don't have them in yet.
No.
And I don't know that mine's going to fit.
I don't know if mine's going to fit either. We guessed on our sizes.
Well, the sizes range from 12 to 18. There is a whole group of people in between.
I know. So if we look a little wonky, it's a trick and a treat on Thursday. That's right. Should we roll the open?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead.
Roll it.
Every day.
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. Every day. We do it our own way. Sing it out every day. Yeah, let's make it a good day. Every day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Now, here's Jason.
Hi, everybody. Wow. Thank you, everybody. Hello. Okay, thank you. Now, the right side of the audience are my people. They're the hungover side. That's right. Yeah. They're like, I'm not getting up for you. No. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to the old show. There was a very sweet woman asked Aaron Schwab, our audience coordinator, am I allowed to stand up? Yes, you can stand up. Yeah. Well, we're so glad you're here. Let's start with this, friends. An unexpected little visitor on the football field this weekend. You might have seen this. This is during Oklahoma and the Ole Miss game. A squirrel ran out on the field. Yeah, and the commentators had some fun narrating. Watch this.
And now we get a Geneva Convention to try and figure out how do we get the squirrel off the field. Squirrel might score a touchdown. Oh, yeah, touchdown. I love the guy who's pointing to the squirrel as if the squirrel then knows the directions. Oh, this is where I go. He's there. The door's over here. Ah, thank you for showing me.
That's right. Touchdown. Touchdown for the squirrel. Well, so the little guy was good luck for the home team. Ole Miss went on. They won 26-14. Look at him go. Look at him. The Vikings signed him for next year, by the way. Yeah. I made a football joke, everybody. Yeah. I did pretty good with that one. Yeah, I did. She loves football, too. Give it up for Fallon, everybody. Happy Monday, friends.
Happy Monday.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
You popped in my mind a lot this weekend. You'll see why a little bit later.
Okay.
I went shopping. You guys will see this. It's another Jason Show finds. We went to Target Boutique.
We did, yes.
We did. You told me about some snail snot, or what was it? A snail
mucin. Snail mucin.
Snail mucin. Some moisturizer. You'll see what this is a little bit later.
Yeah.
But right now, can we just forget us? Can we celebrate your husband for
yes,
just a little bit?
Yeah.
Tell him what he did.
Okay, so my daughter, she's 5, and she's in dance, and they make all the parents choose a committee that you're on. And I was like, we're doing Halloween so that we can be done in October. Because it goes like all year. I was like, let's do the one that's like a one and done.
Yeah.
So we were in charge of trunk or treat. And so we had to come up with a theme, build it, decorate it. You had a budget of $150 to do all of that and buy all of the candy. So I saw this idea and I was like, Jake, can you build this? My husband is one of those people that watched a couple of YouTube videos, bought like a table saw, and just can build anything out of wood now. It's very annoying. He's very talented, yes, and so he built this really quickly out of scrap wood we had in our garage. So if you've seen Inside Out,
Right, audience?
so yeah. So if you've seen Inside Out, this is like the core memories, and the candy would shoot down the little pipes, and
Isn't that great?
yeah. And
I love that.
Yeah.
And if you've seen the movie, your heart is like growing a little bit. If you haven't seen it, just know that's the cutest thing ever.
we had the music playing the whole time, and people kept coming up and legitimately tearing up.
Oh, really?
It was so cute. Yeah.
I love it. They should be tearing up.
It was very sweet, and yeah, I felt like I was like very proud of Jake for building it. And so
Did Olive realize how special it was? Did she get her? She was like, whatever.
She was a witch, and she did not like an ass. She was a costume. She was dressed as a witch, and she did not care at all. She found her friends and ditched us at the trunk or treat. So,
She didn't even realize how cool her dad was?
No, I mean, she was like kept putting her bag up for candy, and we're like, we don't have enough. We only had $100 budget. Go trick or treat at someone else's trunk, you know? Like, get out of here. That kid ate nothing but sugar this weekend. It was hype level.
As she should.
Yeah. She was living it up.
Was she?
Oh yeah.
Did she sleep at all this weekend?
Barely.
Yeah.
It was rough. Touch and go out there, but she had a great weekend, yeah.
Really quick, we got to get to the hot dish. I went to I had the end of the charity event that I've been telling you about on Friday, and then I had another charity thing on Saturday at this ranch, and it was
ranch?
it was
Okay.
it was a ranch down in southern. It was in Rosemont, and you had to dress up. And Colin and I, we arrived, and this one woman goes, we're in flannel and like cowboy jeans and boots, and this woman goes, and Colin and I were kind of dressed like. She goes, "What are you?" And I go, "Brokeback Mountain."
Oh God.
She went from, this was her face, because I don't think she's ever met a gay person in her life.
Okay, yeah.
She was a person like, and this was her face at the beginning, and then when I said Brokeback Mountain, she goes, oh, like that.
Oh.
Like she had just smelled like a bad quarter pounder or something. Yeah. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it. Woo. Delicious. First up, even Adele can be starstruck at her own show. You might have seen this video. It's one of my favorites over the weekend. So Adele was performing, some of the final shows of her Las Vegas residency. And if you don't know, Adele walks through the audience during the song When We Were Young. It's one of my favorite parts. And that's when she spotted a very famous face in the crowd. You'll know who it is. Look at this. Yes. How sweet. What a great moment. It's the great Celine Dion. You know, it's cool for about 50 reasons. One of the reasons it's cool, because the Coliseum Theater there at Caesars, where Adele performs, was actually built in '03 for Celine Dion.
Wow.
That structure, that beautiful facility, was built for Celine when she did her first round of a residency. I've seen both Celine's show at this Coliseum, and I was just at Adele several months ago. And if you notice, because of her walk around, that's why the most expensive tickets aren't necessarily the tickets closest to the stage. It's the tickets on the aisle.
Okay.
People want to be on the aisle when she walks around. I went with some friends. They took the aisle seats. Colin and I were kind of in the middle. I like stuck my hand out. She was like, no. She didn't do that, but no. But it's cool. They got to touch her, and they went, yeah.
That
It's a
sounds
great
amazing.
moment of the show.
That sounds so cool.
Have you ever been to an Adele show?
Not in Vegas, but I saw her when she was in the Twin Cities.
Yeah.
Which was amazing. She's a great storyteller.
She is.
Very funny, and so the show was phenomenal, of course, yeah.
And a little travel tip, if you ever go to any show at the Coliseum, take it from your old friend Jason, there really isn't a bad seat in the house. Don't get caught up if you get in the balcony. I was in the balcony for Celine, and I remember looking at Kyle going, this is still great.
Yeah, that's kind of, I think most venues in Vegas are like that because they're smaller than you would expect for Vegas. We've done a bunch of shows there, like Britney Spears and Garth Brooks, and they've all been like a range of seats that we've purchased, and they've all been good seats.
They've all been good. Next to the dish, demanding an apology. Singer Chappell Roan has confronted another photographer on a red carpet. I know. By the time the story's done, by the time the story's done, she might do another one. Anyway, so this one was during the premiere of Olivia Rodrigo's concert film. Here's the moment, everybody. In the clip that's going viral, here she's walking over there. She claimed that a photographer that she spotted was so disrespectful and yelled at her, not that night, but she remembered the photographer from a Grammys party earlier this year. She walked over and said, "You need to apologize to me." Well, as most of you know, this isn't the first time that she's called out photographers. She had a similar run-in at this year's MTV VMAs. I want to be fair because I love people, and younger people, I got to give it to the youngins. They set way more boundaries than we did, and I like a good boundary. I as a people pleaser, I suck at it. So let me take that route and say I like that she sets boundaries. Okay, ... The other side is really. It seems to be something that she's doing. This is kind of part. It's not a good part of the game, but it's part of the game.
Yeah.
And you need to die on every mountain.
I don't think so. I feel so bad for the girl in the background of that video, the blonde, who you can tell is her handler, who's like, oh God, if you look at that clip again, the background girl, the blonde, was like, oh, come on, Chappell, could I have one night of just a normal red carpet situation? Like, do we have to? Her face even gets red, like, oh God, Chappell.
Because, and this isn't necessarily fair, but what's going to happen is she's going to get labeled like this. People are going to concentrate on this instead of her amazing talent.
Right. That's
not fair, but that's what's going to happen. And I don't like to see that occur for her because she is immensely talented.
Super talented.
I feel like this behavior of hers is going to eclipse all of that.
I think there's probably an in-between. Like I think that you don't have to be an over-the-top people pleaser and do everything and smile through people treating you poorly. But yeah, you can't just no one wants someone who constantly complains either.
Yeah,
there's an in-between. So
yeah. We're going to take a break. More Hotdish when we return. Because I'm sure every celebrity has had a run, you know. Welcome back. She's the best. She the woman that wanted to stand up, Aaron? Have her come up here. Come on up here. Aaron, bring her up here. Yeah, come here. This was the woman, be careful, this is the woman that wanted to know if she could stand. So sit next to come up here for this next segment. There, sit right there. Yeah.
hello.
There we go. Okay. What's your name?
Judy.
Hi, Judy. Well, you'll be here for the entire segment. There we go. There we go. Let's get started. We all have our favorite comfort foods, and if you have your own talk show, you know, I have my tics. You might bring it up a few times. What am I talking about? Well, in Drew Barrymore's case, she brings up something a lot. Last week tonight, John Oliver compiled all the times that Drew has brought up her love for macaroni and cheese.
And now, Drew Barrymore would like to tell you about her favorite food.
My number one food on planet Earth that I could eat every day for the rest of my life is macaroni and cheese. My favorite food on planet Earth is macaroni and cheese, and I really just use this as an excuse to eat some. My favorite food on planet Earth right here, macaroni and cheese. Do you know what my very favorite food is on planet Earth? Macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. If I'm having stress, I totally turn to mac and cheese. I had to eat a bowl of macaroni and cheese because I had a hard day at work. I don't know if you've heard this about me, but macaroni and cheese is my happy place and my downfall and everything in between. I sample my kids everything, especially the macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. I hit that box of macaroni and cheese real hard. I just want to motorboat this mac and cheese.
So it's just pink and lipstick and even macaroni and cheese.
For you.
My favorite!
Oh, that's great. I like mac and cheese too. Yeah.
Me too.
It's time for a special serving of Hot Dish all the way from Hollywood. Give it up, audience, for Branson from TMZ. Hi, Branson.
Hey, how you guys doing?
I love this. Lizzo isn't afraid of poking fun at herself. Tell the folks what she dressed up for as for Halloween.
Yeah, Lizzo is not letting the haters get to her whatsoever. If you recall, months ago, South Park had released a special called South Park: The End of Obesity. And in this episode, they took several jabs at Lizzo. In fact, the whole punchline was that they replaced the drug of Ozempic and called it Lizzo instead in the episode. Obviously, they received a ton of backlash over this. Well, Lizzo took a step further. She laughed it off initially back then, but now going further, now for Halloween, she wore a costume and posted it on Instagram wearing the Lizzo medication box from South Park. But she made a different approach to it. She added a measuring tape around her waist, showing that she has lost quite a bit of weight. She's been showing her weight loss journey over the months now, and she's doing great. And she said, again, she laughed the whole thing off, but the whole thing is funny. You know, it's great that she didn't let this get to her and that she was able to laugh about this. But I mean, it was horrible initially what they did with this, but it's great to see that she was able to laugh it off.
This is exactly how you handle something like that. That's exactly what you do, yeah. Next, a surprise for Swifties in New Orleans. What happened at the Eras Tour this weekend?
Yeah, Taylor Swift shocked fans who were also a fan of Sabrina Carpenter, and she did it really, really cleverly how she brought Sabrina out on stage in the middle of the concert at the Caesars Superdome in front of 65,000 people in New Orleans. She brought out her phone and made a phone call to Sabrina Carpenter, who answered on stage and said, "Hey, I just sang your song Espresso. I wish you were here to sing it with me. Do you think you could get out here quickly? How soon do you think you can get to the stadium?" And of course, the fans went wild, and at that moment, Sabrina herself walked out. Again, the crowd going crazy, and the two sang the duet together, Espresso and Is It Over Now? So a mashup of their hit songs, and continue to sing a few of their other hit songs. And it's really interesting too, because Sabrina Carpenter did open for Taylor Swift last year, so it's great to see that she's come back together with Taylor Swift. And some people claim on the internet that they feel that Sabrina Carpenter could be the future replacement of Taylor Swift, being just as popular as her. I don't know if that's going to happen, but people are hoping for that.
Yeah.
I can see it happening. I can.
Yeah. Finally, okay, you got to tell the folks, you got to tell them about this Timothee Chalamet lookalike contest that happened in New York.
Yeah, so in New York City, in Washington Square Park, there was a Timothee Chalamet lookalike contest going down, and the winner of this contest was going to win $50. That was the winning prize if you look the most like Timothee Chalamet. So during this whole thing that went down, cameras are also out, by the way. Everybody's filming each other, and at one point, someone walks in who looks exactly like Timothee Chalamet. At first, people don't really notice it. They're going, "Oh, it's just another person that's dressing up like him." And then people see the security security guard behind him and go, oh my gosh, this is the real Timothee Chalamet. So people start freaking out. They're taking selfies, filming him. He gets bombarded. He's just trying to get through the crowd. He eventually skirmishes through the crowd and gets out, but people were just shocked. I mean, what a better place to be for someone like Timothee Chalamet than a Timothee Chalamet look-alike contest.
Right?
Am I right? Like,
but Branson, Branson, how weird would it be, man, to be at an event where everybody is kind of dressed like you? That's a little like a trippy thing.
Right. And I wonder, did he know about this beforehand? Did he just hear about it? He's like, I got to go downstairs. He actually lives in New York, by the way. He lives there. So he was able to get out of there pretty quickly. But I can't even imagine. It'd be very, very odd. How would you feel if you were out there with someone that looked like Jason?
I would need a lot of vodka sodas. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Give it up for Branson, everybody. TMZ on TV. Check your local listings. More stories at TMZ.com. Thank you, buddy. More Hotdish for you. There's a major effort to get Hollywood back to work. Here's the deal. You may have seen this over the weekend. California Governor Gavin Newsom is calling for a big boost in funding for the state's entertainment industry. The proposal would do more than double the tax credit to producers of films and TV shows that shoot in, hello, the center of the entertainment industry in California. It would boost the annual tax credit from its current $330 million to $750 million. That would become the largest tax credit offered by any state except for Georgia, which has no cap on its credits. And that's why there's a lot of production in Atlanta. Look, we don't really cover a lot of stories about like this, but as you know, we had producer Patrick on from TikTok, who we love, and producer Patrick has been sounding the alarm. Productions are leaving California because it's so, our own company has moved productions out because it's just crazy.
I feel like more and more shows, I do hear about Atlanta and also in Canada, quite a few shoot there.
Vancouver is immensely popular. And now look, it still has to get passed. You know how government works. It'll happen in 2030. But but I wish something, you know, we shoot this show in Minneapolis. And I got to tell you, I know it's way more complicated than I'm going to make it seem in this silly little show. But it burns, it chaps my rear when I see so many movies set in the winter not shot here. It drives me crazy. We used to be in the 90s, remember A Jingle All the Way, Grumpy Old Men. We had a movie that I love in '96 called Beautiful Girls. We used to get a lot of production, and I know our film board works hard. There is no reason why we shouldn't get, if they can shoot in Vancouver, they can shoot here.
Absolutely.
They can shoot here. Yeah. Thank you. Judy? I agree. You agree? Judy, you agree with me? Pick up your mic there.
I agree.
You agree. Thank you. There we go. It's a comfortable couch, isn't it, Judy?
Great.
You got to pick up the mic, Judy. You got to pick up the mic.
I was going to lay down, but I'll stay.
I mean, you can lay down. Fallon doesn't care. I mean, just don't use her as a pillow or anything. I mean, you know. God, I love this. Next, get ready for some British housewife taglines. What am I talking about? Well, the Real Housewives franchise is hopping across the pond. Over the weekend, NBC Universal announced they're going to do the Real Housewives of London. Okay. The announcement reads, nobody serves up a good cup of tea like the British, and London's finest are ready to spill it. So they're casting right now. It's going to come out next year on the new streaming service called Hey You.
Oh, Hey You.
Hey You.
Yeah.
Hey You. Look, they had something like this called, I think it was called Ladies of London.
Oh.
They've already done this. I don't know if we need another, and yeah, it wasn't good. Hey, Bravo, if I can offer a suggestion, instead of doing another Real Housewives, why don't you fix some that you have on TV right now?
Dang. Which ones? What would you start fixing first?
I would bulldoze New Jersey to the ground and rebuild. And I'm sorry, I'm with, it's trending on TikTok, and I'm with the people. You know that I love Real Housewives of New York almost as much as I love Dallas. But Bravo, you rebooted it last year. It's in, the reboot's in its second season. You just have to admit, the reboot's not working. It's not. These women have no natural organic connection. They're too media savvy, so none of them do crazy things like fall into a bush. Countess Luann did after some margaritas. They're too media savvy. They're too careful. They don't want to mess up their individual brands. So because of that, it's not fun. It's like watching a bush grow. We'll be right back. Coming up in just a little bit, it's another edition of Jason Show Finds. This time, we are shopping at Target to find some great finds at the Target Boutique. Then, remember that Olympian shot putter we had a few weeks ago? Well, after the show, the cameras kept rolling, and Bjorn and I tried our hand at shot putting. And then finally, we are seeing what you have to say this week with our Jason Show mailbag. That and more when we come back. Welcome back to the show. Well, it's not just fast food items that we try on the show. We also like to share Jason Show finds from places like Costco. We did Aldi a few weeks ago, but today we are at Target Boutique. That's right, the Target. Over the weekend, my better half, Colin, and I went to Target to find some of our favorites, some new things. You know, you can't keep up with all the new stuff heading there, so we're doing it for you. Some kitchenware we're loving, the air purifier that I'm naming a best thing ever, and remember what I told you at the beginning of the show? Fallon's snail mucus or something. I don't know. Take a look. It's time for Jason and Colin. Find Target finds.
Boom, right away at the, what is this called? This one's the dollar spot or spot. Is this the name Spot? Yeah. Bullseye. Bullseye. Look. I mean, slightly gay disco Halloween spiders. Kyle, should we get a couple? No. That's a big no. What do you got there, Kyle?
Oh, you know I'm about to join a game, so this is the Hearth and Hand Salt Room Spray. Covers up all of Milo's terrible smells. He's a gassy puppy. Okay, Joanna, really, I love you, but you really have to have Hearth and Hand Stanley cups?
Girl,
no.
Colin's returning that cart. I hate a cart that makes a noise. Listen to that. You can hear it from here. Oh, I hate a noisy cart. Target, I'm loving the Figment collection and kitchenware. I have bought a lot of this stuff. The salt and pepper grinder set, and then these vinegar and oil. Love these so much. Good price. Look at that. Good price point. $10, $15. Very neutral. Loving it. I just love the whole collection, actually. Again, this is Figment. Big thumbs up. We are new to the air purifier world, and we have, how would you say it, Levoit? Levoit? We love this one. We got this one for our living room. And then we just saw a little bitty one on sale at the Target for $50. Look at that. You can put it on your bookshelf, but there's all different sizes. We just got this one for our little entertainment room, but this brand, we've been using for a few months now, and we know why. It's highly rated. We are loving it, and we can even control the settings on your app. And right now, Target has some good prices on them. Okay, this is a best thing ever. This is the Casa Luna bedroom bed set. I love this. It's soft, it's durable. It feels, I like a weighted blanket, but not too much weight. This is it. I got it in this gray. I love it, and it's a good price at Target. Okay, this is like a mix of all worlds. So we have a little Halloween right up in here. Then we have Christmas trees back there. And then, look how, The one lonely turkey.
At the lone and Thanksgiving end.
Just one little end cap. Okay, we're now heading to try to find this beauty thing that Fallon recommended. It's basically snail mucus. Mucus? Look for snail mucus.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Oh my God, she rolled me into voicemail as I'm trying to look for her snail stuff. Okay, check out this pro tip from a guy. This Maybelline concealer is basically $8, way cheaper than the MAC, and it basically does the same thing. I put a little under my eye when I'm tired, or Fallon makes me look tired. What are you looking for the snail stuff?
I sure am.
Okay, I think we should abandon this mission.
It's good enough to Fallon. It's good enough to
Oh, stop hissing up. She rolled us into voicemail. Who cares? We found our white whale. I feel like it's Moby Dick here. We found the snail mucin. There it is. This is what Fallon wanted. Should we get one?
Why not?
Let's get a small one, because just in case she's wrong. There we go. Even touching it kind of looks younger. Okay, we're done with our Target run.
Just relish. I feel like Buffalo Bill. All I got was lotion.
Well, you are kind of Buffalo Bill. All we got was lotion. And we got Fallon's snail mucus or whatever she said. So we'll see if you look younger in a day. Thanks, Target.
He did look younger. Okay, so what the hell is it?
It's what you think. It's snail mucin, and so it's like it's clear. And I have seen this for a long time, and I resisted, but it's more affordable now. And I ordered mine on Amazon, but you got the same brand as
Target,
me,
yeah.
And it says in 2 weeks, like your skin, it's like will be like it keeps your skin very moisturized. Helps with the fine lines.
And it's basically the sludge they leave when they're walking, right?
Yeah, so there's some guy that there's a guy out there that follows the snail and picks up the sludge. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know it sounds gross, but if you really looked at the ingredients and most of the stuff you're putting on your face.
This is way better.
I'm gonna guess it isn't much better, yeah.
Snail mucin. We'll post this a little bit later on our Jason Show socials. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. He put it on this morning. Yeah. He better look real young.
Let's make it
So good.
We basically had a concert in here during that commercial break. Yeah. Welcome back. Earlier this month, we met Olympic shot putter Peyton Otterdahl, and we had so much fun with him on the show. If you missed it, go look at the clip online. And we did a game of putt-putt with him because this is a big guy. I mean, we played putt-putt Peyton. Well, after the show, he offered this up to put us to the test with a shot put thing. Yeah. So we got a lesson in shot putting, and I didn't want to do it alone. So, of course, I brought the most athletic person on our team, producer Bjorn. Look. Okay, what do I need to know?
So the most important thing, this is the shot put. It is a put, it is not a throw. You don't throw it like a baseball, you push it off the neck or put. So it's kind of like a one-arm bench press with the ball.
Oh, okay, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
That's assuming you know how to throw a baseball.
Very true. I mean, BB, are you listening? You're going to do it too.
I've never bench pressed in my
Stand back,
life.
BB, because it may, for your safety, stand back.
So you hold it up against your neck, like so, right underneath the jawbone there, and then you push it off the neck. Yep, just like that. When I do it, I spin, in a circle a couple times actually to get that maximum torsion and speed.
If BB does that, he turns into Wonder Woman, so we can't have that.
So you're just going to come back like this and push.
Okay, will you do one just to show how a real Olympic athlete is supposed to do it?
I'll do a gentle one. I'll try not to throw it too far. So that's a nice and easy one. Just A push.
It's more up, right? It's not so much forward, it's up.
Yes, yes.
Lord, BB, you got that? Okay.
All right, Jason, you're up.
Oh, God.
Like this?
Yep.
Like right by my neck?
Yep, just right off the neck. Push it forward like a bench press. Yeah, there you go.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, good for a first timer. You might have a future in this.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta move my camera closer. You leave it right there, Eric. That camera is just far. Okay, BB, your turn.
Oh boy.
Do we have a mark where Jason's was?
I remember where it was.
Which way do you spin?
To your left.
Like that?
Yep.
I forgot Eric, I need to do it because I forgot to do this. I forgot the...
You want to do it one more time?
No, I'm good. I'm good. BB looked like a little bit like a bowler and a shot putter with the back.
Peter Pan.
And Peter Pan all rolled up in once. That thing, you don't realize how heavy that shot put is. It's heavy.
Yours looked good, though.
I probably would be, if I was at all athletic, that's probably one
That would
thing
be your sport?
I could do that.
You'd be
Yeah,
big into shot
I
putting?
could try.
Okay.
We're going to take a break. The mailbag when we return. Stay with us. Welcome back. Don't forget to come see us. Eventbrite.com, the Eventbrite app. Search the Jason Show. Pick a day. It's easy pleasy. Only pick a day where you can really visit us. Welcome back. Every week we take some time to read your comments and feedback on the show. Leo, open up the mailbag, please. Here we go.
You got me.
Well, first up, a really sweet message from a viewer named Celia. Hi, Celia. She says, Jason, I just want to tell you that I love your show. My husband passed away this year, and you make me laugh and just feel better. So thank you. You always say what I'm thinking, so keep up the good work. Well, Celia, thank you, sweetheart. I love it. Again, I say it when we get emails like that. Come on, we have really goofy jobs. That's the best you can hope for with a job like this, is making someone happy. Next, we've had some great guests in the past few weeks, including Lori, a dream expert who decodes what your dreams really mean. Well, we got a great response. Mary's going to kick us off. Hi, Mary. She said, Lori was awesome. I love how she explained how to help kids with their bad dreams and how to transform those dreams into something good. I also loved how she mentioned how we can handle our unpleasant recurring dreams. Really helpful, yeah. She had a good idea about that and writing them down. Rayla's next. Hi, Rayla. She says, I keep a dream journal myself and have since I was 16. Now I'm 26, and I can usually recall my dreams with vividness. Yeah, because what was it? She said, keep a journal on your nightstand.
Well, she said you lose it in the first, 90 seconds of waking up or something. So she said, lay there, don't move, and think about what your dream was. So if you move, then you'll forget it, I guess.
And she is absolutely right. I have put that to the test, and I don't have an Oprah, I don't have a journal on my night, but I should, because it does. If you wait a minute, or even if you move a little bit, it's gone.
Gone. Yeah.
I also love chatting with teacher turned best-selling author Matt Eicheldinger on Friday. Amy wrote, he is the best. My daughter had him for a teacher in 6th grade, and she saved all of his sticky notes. And Sheila, yeah, we got a really great reaction from Matt. Sheila wrote us next. Matt is a great storyteller. I've cried and smiled so many times following him on social media. And Rick says, we need more people like Matt. His stories are phenomenal, and they remind us how we affect others' lives, even with the smallest of interactions. Yeah, Matt was the guest. I was excited about you brought the Dream Woman to us, and Matt again was an author that I was like, oh, I love his intention. I love good teachers, and he turned out just to be the best guy.
So nice.
Yeah.
So nice. Even backstage, he was just very lovely. So he didn't just turn it on for the cameras.
No.
It was great.
We're going to have him back. I want to do a whole show because he has so many great stories that you'll cry one minute, you'll laugh another minute. Next, now that the Jason Show airs, we're across the country, but we started this season airing in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We did a Jason Show road trip there a couple weeks ago. And on the way, we barely got out of the metro before the fun started. We stopped at Minnesota's largest candy store in Jordan. If you're watching us from other parts of the country, look at this place. Carrie wrote to us, the largest candy store is the best. We go 3 or 4 times while they're open and spend about $120 each time. Yeah. Oh, that's about what we did.
Yeah.
Jamie wants to know how much we spent there. She says she always buys way too much when she's there and recommends the fresh pie and strudel.
Oh, sounds good.
I've heard it's really good. We did not get that. And Lindsay says she loves the side jokes and the lady scaring the crap out of me. Yeah. What she means is there was a woman at the cashier. She got on the store-wide intercom and announced my arrival at the station.
We have a celebrity?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah.
I ran like a thief in the night, man. I'm like, I'm out of here. I get shy very quickly. On Friday, same show, I shared a story. This was completely impromptu, by the way. I just want people to know this was not planned. I shared a story on Friday about the first time I took an edible, a gummy, at a casino. And now I opened the floodgates because now you're sharing your stories. She says, my daughter did an edible in Colorado and got on a Christmas train filled with families and children. They played Christmas music and she was terrified. She said it was like being in a Christmas horror movie. She hid in her hoodie and couldn't look at anyone. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Too much happening, too many sounds and lights, no way.
Oh, yeah. The end of that story is I got in an Uber by myself, and the whole drive back to the Strip, I thought the Uber driver was trying to kill me. Okay. I just thought, I'm like, why is he turning here? He should be turning here. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I was so paranoid.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Next, Fallon recently welcomed a new puppy into her family, Frank. And they're trying to train Frank to use a bell to tell them when it's time to go outside. Look at this. Kathy shared this video. She said that, she says, I've never had a dog who could do it either, although I've never actually tried. My Maltese mix puppy rescue learned it within a couple days when we got him 2 years ago, and I had to record something to show Fallon. Look at that, Fallon. There is hope.
There is hope. What a smart dog.
How's Frank doing with that?
He's okay. He's actually not terrible. He's more of he just whimpers and lets us know, so that helps.
That's what Milo does.
But we have some skeletons in the ground outside of our house, and last night he was despicable what he did to the skeleton. So
I don't know if you should publicly say you have skeletons in your backyard. I don't know. That could lead to a whole 48-hour situation.
It's Halloween decor, decor. But he used the bathroom on the skeleton last night. And I was like, that is despicable, Franklin, of all the places.
On my Halloween decor.
Yeah, now Jake has to clean that up.
That's right, not you.
No.
We'll be right back. Back after this, everybody. Thanks for the emails. I literally thought that you had little, skeletons. Welcome back to the show. Don't forget, full episodes are always available on Tubi, YouTube, and the Fox Local app. That's right. And if you want some Jason Show merch, Just go to the link on our socials. It'll take you right to the Jason Show store. We have cigarette lighters. We have belt buckles.
We have bottle rockets.
Whips.
Yeah.
Whips.
Chains.
Chains. Yeah, yeah. We'll be right back. Back in a moment.
What are you thinking?
Back. Welcome back. I forgot with the candy store. I forgot to say what we spent. I never answered the question from the woman. The Jason Show crew, we spent, I think, collectively about $100.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The potato chips that it's featured in a story you'll see soon, was about $65 of that. Yeah.
You spent $65 on those?
Nasty chips, yeah.
Okay.
Baked fish flavored chips, squid flavored chips. Scallop and cream sauce chips. Yeah. Take that with you today. That's right, yeah. Hey, tomorrow on the show, speaking of food, Halloween treats with Stephanie Hansen. She's making pumpkin spice brown butter Rice Krispie bars.
Okay, I'll be here for that.
Well, you will be here tomorrow.
I know, yeah.
And we hope you will too. That's going to do it for us, though. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a good day, everybody. Yeah, you'll be here tomorrow. Surprise!